Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Gemma. I also go by Gems online, and today I am bringing you a second installment of our Pokesports League tournament. So if you missed last month's, you can see exactly how we did in the playlist right up here. And from that playlist, you'll see that I went undefeated in group stage. We played in Group E and performed really well in Group E. And then we went ahead and lost in the first round of Top Cut. But if you want to see how that tournament worked and the team that I was using, I have all of that linked in the videos above. So this month we are playing in a really similar group stage. They've changed up the name, so we're no longer the boring Group E, and now we are Group Nessa, who is one of my favorite gym leaders from this new generation, using the water types. Very cool. So for this tournament, we're going to be having our first game here. We're going to be playing against a familiar face from last time around in Chris P. Chris has a team of Bisharp, Gengar. I'm actually blanking on some of the other ones, but we'll see them all in a few minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and start to match up with Chris here momentarily, so give me 1 sec, and we'll go ahead and cut. Oh, also the team I'm using. Yes, of course, the team I'm using. So the team I'm using is slightly inspired by teams I ran into last time around, where I'm using Comfy Gudra Lapras, except for the fact that I'm running Light Clay Lapras and Weakness Policy Special Gudra. So the team should be pretty fun. We also have a Corviknight for Sand. So this should be, pretty fun tournament. So again, there's like semi-open information in this. We see everyone's 6 Pokemon that they're bringing, but we don't necessarily see the items, moves, or abilities. So there's still a lot of information we gain from playing. So really excited. Good luck, have fun to Crisp, and we'll go ahead and start to get matched up here, and I'll cut back when we are. Alright, we're back and we are all matched up. So let's go ahead and see here. I'm going to go ahead and decide the rules. So, Chris is super nice. We chatted in Discord. So good luck, have fun to him, which we just said to each other. Okay. Where is this team? Comfy good. Here we go. All right, everyone has the right items. All right, let's get started. Let the battle begin. Okay, so given kind of the team construction from Chris, like the Gengar Bisharp obviously looks scary from Sludge Wave and Assurance. It's a pretty common tech. It's also more than likely going to be Weakness Policy on that Togekiss. So from here, I think that Comfy Gudra really is one of our best overall positionings. And then Rillaboom and Incineroar in the back feels pretty nice. We don't want to bring Corviknight to a Rotom Heat matchup. We don't really want to bring Lapras in this first game. But depending on how things go, I think Lapras could be really interesting in Game 2. But I think that this is the right call for Game 1. It's our first 4, so, should be pretty obvious here. So here we go. We're locked in. This is match number 1. I recorded an intro for the wrong battle because I thought I was matching up with a different person first. So I need to re-record that one after this. But again, super excited. Game 1. We also, I don't know if y'all have noticed, I have 2 new friends here. We've got our Litten as well as our little Snubble. Some friends here to help me try and make the best decisions possible, which sometimes I don't make. So let's go. Let's see. What's the lead? Bisharp, Gengar, of course. This is one of my least favorite. It's kind of like one of my least favorite iterations of this, of the team. I guess Cinderace Bisharp might be something I like slightly less. So what I'm gonna go for is the Draining Kiss into the Gudra, and then we're just gonna go ahead and go for a big turn 1 Max Flare into that Bisharp. So I calced this Sludge Wave Sludge Wave Assurance from a Adamant Life Orb Bisharp. Should not be KOing, and we will 100% of the time KO in return. If they target down Comfy, Good play, but now my Gudra is super healthy. So let's see what they go for. We go for the Draining Kiss. We get the Weakness Policy proc off. Unsurprisingly, they don't Dynamax turn 1. Both these Pokemon really want to stay in. They're going to be going for, oh, Sludge Bomb Assurance, not Sludge Wave. Interesting. They get a crit. It doesn't really matter. We are Focus Sash, so if they double into that, we're in a great position here. They go for the Iron Head play, not even Assurance. So now this... okay, let's see. Does it take Life Orb Recoil? It does take Life Orb Recoil. Okay, so this Bisharp's gone. Yeah, that's really good positioning for us. Okay, so on the next turn, I believe we go Cinderace here. All right, what else could they possibly bring in? Or sorry, I meant Incineroar. Firestarter, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and go Incineroar right here. We don't have to be afraid of the Defiant anymore now that that's gone, so we go ahead and go Incineroar. Now our Gudra is just at like full health with our Weakness Policy proc. We know that this is Weakness Policy Togekiss, and they're gonna get the proc off here. I believe they need a crit to KO me though. I am gonna like opt for the fact that perhaps they aren't. If they target Gudra, this helps us lower their special attack. Also breaks the Sash on Gengar, and then we're going to go ahead and go for the Max Lightning into the Togekiss. That, I believe, yeah, that's going to be our best play. It is super effective, so like, if it's slower than us, and they don't go for the Sludge Wave, which not sure I would understand that move. The fact that they haven't gone for Sludge Wave yet is interesting. I think we see it here. Sludge Wave into Max Starfall. We can't Max Guard, so we might as well go for as much damage as we can right here. Oh, Icy Wind. Okay, interesting. Letting me go ahead and proc that Weakness Policy. But you're not going to get your Weakness Policy off on the Togekiss before this attack here. So Max Starfall does go off into the Gudra. This does not nearly enough. We are going to go and proc the Weakness Policy here, but we're also going to be taking them down by 1 stage. So, yeah, we've got to, depending on how much damage this does, not quite enough. Here we go. Let's see. And then moving last will be our Incineroar. Oh, it's not Weakness Policy Togekiss. We do 50% to Gengar with just Snarl. It was a crit on the Snarl. Okay, so... interestingly enough, so they aren't Weakness Policy Kiss. So now they're -1 on special attack. I think that they have to... I mean, they have to go for the KO on Gudra, which I don't know that they can get without a double up, and then we just double Snarl here, and we can pick off Togekiss with Flare Blitz in the end. Let's see here. Max Lightning will KO. Do we read a Max Guard? No. I don't think that they get enough out of a Max Guard here. Perhaps if Gengar... Okay, so Gengar just goes for Sludge Bomb here into the Incin. Not really doing a whole lot of damage thanks to our Snarl, and that is going to do nothing into an AV Incin. So they should know that we're Assault Vest now. We'll go ahead and get the KO into the Togekiss. Yeah, maybe I should have U-turned on this turn. So actually single target Snarl might be enough to pick up the KO. So that is the end of our Dynamax. Yeah, single target Snarl is enough to go ahead and pick up the KO. So that's going to be, we now have a 3v1. So let's see what the fourth Pokemon they brought. It won't be Dynamaxing. My Dynamax is over, their Dynamax is over. It is Rotom Heat. Okay, interesting. It doesn't get to take advantage of the electric terrain, which I think is really interesting. So, I mean, like, we just continue to go for Snarl here, drop the special attack, and then, how many more turns of Sun are left? Let's see. Alright, so there's 2 turns of Sun left. So we just Snarl and drop a Draco. So, yeah, Chris goes ahead and decides to cancel the battle to avoid sharing any other information. Okay, so that was a really kind of good best case scenario game 1. Interesting that we did not actually see the, we didn't see like a Sludge Wave come out, and it wasn't Weakness Policy Togekiss. So with that, Incin just continues to look really good in this matchup. So we're just gonna, okay, what's the adaptation from them in this game? So we could reveal Ally Switch. They can't follow me away at the Draining Kiss because it has too high a priority. So what is their counter turn 1? Let's think about this. All right. So looking at the rest of their team, if they lead like Dracovish, Dracovish Togekiss could be a little scary. But I think we still win with just this against Dracovish Togekiss because turn 1 they can follow me, sure, and get a big like Vicious Rend off. They can't go for Outrage because you can't target that. I can Ally Switch turn 1 for Mind Games. But yeah, I think that I think we continue forward with this strategy. All right, what else? I probably should have waited. Probably locked in a little bit too quickly. So Rillaboom in this matchup doesn't do anything. We know that that's staying put. I think that they probably don't want to bring Rotom again, given the way that the game 1 went. So I think that so the positioning might be if we don't win this game and they don't bring Rotom, then we might bring Corviknight to game 3. The Corviknight is just so scared off by that Rotom, and like again, they brought it that game. They definitely prepped for it, because they know that if they don't have it, then Corviknight will kind of just wall. So let's see here. Game number 2. All right, getting some text messages. Sorry, y'all. All right, here. What's the lead gonna be? We see Gengar Bisharp again. Okay, so they're gonna be doing something different this turn, but what are they gonna do? They can't deny my Weakness Policy proc, and I don't think that they do enough damage, and we just can just Floral Healing if they don't double the Comfey. So I think, again, we just go for the same Draining Kiss. Max Flare play? Yeah, I think that they're gonna go for the like Sludge Bomb Assurance and like hope maybe that that's enough, but based on my actually Sludge Bomb Assurance might be, let's see Gengar against our Goodra for Dynamaxed, a max special attack Timid. Sludge Bomb will do 15% and then Assurance. Okay, well we'll just go ahead and see what happens here. So we get the Weakness Policy proc off. They go for Icy Wind right off the bat. Comfey avoids the attack. So they don't break the Sash on Comfey. That's really unfortunate. That's bad luck. So we are going to be minus speed here. They go for the Iron Head. Ooh, that's really rough overall turn for them because now we're going to go ahead and get the KO on the Gengar next turn because we can just go for... That's really bad luck. I'm sorry. What is Icy Winds? Is that like a 95? Is that like missing a Snarl? Let's double check real quick. But I feel really bad. Yeah, it's 95. It's like missing Snarl. Oh, that is terrible. I'm sorry, Chris. So here we can just go ahead and I think we just go for the Draining Kiss. Yeah. Does that get me enough? Actually, you know what? Let's just go for this. I'm gonna go Floral Healing, and then... No. We're gonna go ahead and take out Gengar. With Max Lightning, so we can go ahead and set Electric Terrain for the Togekiss. So we do see that Togekiss Max. It's faster than me, not at -1 speed, so... yeah, the Icy Wind was interesting. But it also wouldn't that have procced my weakness policy? If I didn't go for the Draining Kiss? If I'd gone for Trick Room that turn, that could have been like a best case scenario. So we don't see a Max Guard come out. We do go ahead and get the Draining Kiss. Curse Body. Draining Kiss is now disabled. Icy Wind comes out again. It's enough to KO the Comfy at such low health. And then we deal with this here. What's the last one going to be? Max Starfall with a crit. Still, yeah. A crit might have been really close. But is this... I mean... I don't know what item it's running, because I haven't seen a crit come out yet. So, I mean, they're going to KO Goodra here without... so I think I should have gone for that into the Togekiss. I think that was a misplay. So... The good news is I think I can wall the Togekiss by just getting Snarls off. And then let's see what the last one is. I, like, kind of think it's going to be Dracovish. Yeah, okay, so here's Dracovish. So Vicious Rend is now in Sun, so it's not going to be very effective. It's still going to do a lot by moving first. So, I mean, we can go for the Fake Out play just to avoid them taking a double knockout here. So we just go ahead and Fake Out Dracovish. And, like, really our best play is to go for a Max Lightning into Togekiss. So we get the Fake Out off. Dracovish flinches. They get the Max Starfall off here into Goodra. It's going to be enough to KO. So, yeah, I don't really think I got quite enough out of that. They overwrote, set the Misty Terrain instead of Electric Terrain. Yeah, I really should have gone for damage on Togekiss, because now this is a full health Togekiss, threatening a lot more damage. We've got Rillaboom, so depending on how much a Grassy Glide can do, we are Misty Seed. The other option is we could Fake Out the Dracovish this turn and go for a Snarl. They've used all 3 turns of their Dynamax, correct? No, they still have one more. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I kind of think we might lose here. So here we go for Snarl. And... do we Protect? Do we even live a Max Airstream? All right, we're gonna protect protect Snarl. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Rock Slide Dracovish. Okay. Recognizing that Fishes is not going to be doing enough here. That doesn't do like anything to Incin. They go for the Max Airstream into the Rillaboom through Protect, not doing a whole lot. We're going to go ahead and get a special defense drop. So I think we might actually kind of be a little bit more in this now. So we need to figure out exactly how much a... Yeah, it does absolutely nothing to Togekiss. We still have Sun, so we can, like, KO Kiss that way. Especially while they're still going for Rock Falls. So what's going to be the play here? because that Kiss 100% targets with an Air Slash into Rillaboom this turn, and that should be enough to probably get the KO. So it's only at -1, right? Yeah. It's going to attack first, so I kind of think we might need to go for a Flare Blitz. What does Flare Blitz get me? It gets me a lot of... How many more turns this on are there? I kind of think that I have to go for the Flare Blitz roll and hope that this isn't particularly bulky Kiss, although it hasn't been doing enough damage for me to think that it's not bulky Kiss. Here we just go for the Grassy Glide into the Dracovish slot. Let's see. Yep, no follow me. We do... Oh, it's Scarf. Okay. Actually, I think we might win now. A Heat Wave Togekiss? Yeah, okay. That's enough to KO Rillaboom. Alright, oh no, the flinch. Okay, you know what? I deserve that one after the Icy Wind miss. Oh, that's really stinks though. If they're locked into that though at -1, then what's my best course of action here? I could go for Snarl again and just continue to drop the Togekiss's damage output. I kind of think I need a KO on that Dracovish, but that's just not going to do it. Will U-turn get it? They follow me it away, then we're in really bad positioning. Like, I live 2 to 3 more Rock Slides here, so I'm going to try for... I'm going to try for it. We need to KO Dracovish, because we can wall the Togekiss. Alright, so it's Scarf Dracovish. And then they go for the Air Slash. Going for flinches. Okay, here we go. It's Serene Grace. Ooh, that did a lot. Oh, crit? I don't know. Maybe it's not Serene Grace. Okay, yeah, that's game. Okay, so that's game 2. How do we adjust for game 3? I think we KO, or we prioritize damage on that Togekiss in game 3. Yeah. So some interesting RNG running both ways in that one. They missed an Icy Wind. We miss, which allows us to go ahead and get Comfey up to KO Gengar in 1 turn. So let's see here. Game 3. Is it time to bring Lapras? Honestly, I don't think Lapras just does enough. I think that they have to bring Dracovish, which means instead... If I do the same thing and lock them into Rock Slide... Corviknight looks so good. And if I play the same way I do in game 1, I preserve the idea that maybe we can still get Corviknight off. So... I'm thinking about switching out Rillaboom for Corviknight. Because that gives me another flying resist. Alright, I think next time if the same thing happens... Alright, Comfey Gudra. Incineroar every time, and then I'm actually thinking Corviknight here. Okay, so if they go Rotom Heat and we don't KO it, how bad is that? We need to keep Gudra in a position to where it can KO the Rotom Heat, because Incin, Comfey cannot KO Rotom Heat, but I mean, neither can Rillaboom. So they can't bring the same opening and Dracovish and still have anything to do enough damage to me while Dynamaxed. So I think I'm feeling okay about Corviknight right here. They saw game 1 just like a Draco was just enough to go ahead and wipe out that. Okay. How would that game have played out differently if they didn't miss the Icy Wind? We wouldn't have gotten Intimidate down on Dracovish. we probably would have just continually snarled, and then they could have gone for Vicious Rend, right? They would have been locked into Vicious Rend in Sun. I think that this is the 4. Because in the end, Corviknight can really, if they don't have the Rotom, Corviknight can really put in work. So, the one thing I don't love about this team is that it feels a little bit one-dimensional. Like, if you're bringing the Comfy Goodra, you're bringing Comfy Goodra. If you're bringing Comfy Lapras, you're bringing Comfy Lapras. Okay, so I'm fully expecting another Icy Wind, Iron Head. But they could also, like, it's just dumb not to go ahead and click this move right here. Like, Draining Kiss, Max Flare, like, every time. They could bring in, like, Rotom immediately after this, but then I just Max Wormed it. And that should be sufficient, yeah. Alright, so we're not going to think too much about this, because, like, I mean, what's a switch into this? Alright, there are no switch-ins. Alright, let's see how this goes. The fact that it's not carrying, or that it hasn't clicked the Sludge Wave button yet is, like, super interesting to me. It either isn't Sludge Wave assurance, or for some reason has an aversion to clicking Sludge Wave. I didn't Dynamax Candy. No, I didn't, did I? No, I did. I Dynamax Candied these. Oh, that's 2 turns in a row with a Void with the Icy Wind. They do connect with the Comfy, which is really good for them, I think. Oh, Bisharp used Dig. Okay. That's cool. So here... yeah, what if we go for this? Max Flare? So we go for the Ally Switch, hopefully to go ahead and avoid some... So it seems like he's just kind of trying to stall a turn out of Dynamax. So Sludge Bomb, not really doing a whole lot. Dig, not really doing... I mean, like, we're down to half health. So, like, we have given up quite a bit for this. We get Bisharp in exchange. Bisharp that never clicked Assurance once in this matchup. We do set the Sun. But our, our Comfy's still around for another turn. And they doubled into it last turn. I think that they're going to continue to double into it. Well, I mean, Togekiss is going to come out right here, right? Yeah, Togekiss comes out. It's going to, you know, max Starfall. Do I click it again is the question. Because if I click it again, then I take a Sludge Bomb on Goodra. I take a Sludge Bomb into Goodra, which is a lot, but I take a Starfall into Comfy. I think I need to prioritize the Floral Healing here. Let's see if we can't play at the very least, like, pressure an Ally Switch my end game. We're going to prioritize damage here on this Togekiss so that it's not... oh, you know, it's Heat Wave Togekiss. Why did I bring my Corviknight? That's actually really bad for us. It's really bad for us. We get the Floral Healing. Gonna go and heal up a good little chunk. Goes for Sludge Bomb. It's gonna be enough to KO the Comfy. Max Lightning here. Whew, that does a lot. That does a lot. I don't think that we... Wait, we just outsped it. So he's going to have to go for Icy Wind next turn. The fact that we know he's going for Icy Wind, though... We also have to go for Thunderbolt, not. We could go into Corviknight and hard switch into Incin. See if he takes the Max Flare bait. I kind of like that. It also... Yeah, let's do this. Because Max Flare in the Sun is not going to be doing enough to our... Alright, we go for T-Bolt, and we just switch into Incin. That also establishes Fake Out pressure for turn 1. So you could just go for, like, Sludge Bomb. That might be enough to KO Goodra. If that is, that's really bad for us, right? But if it's not, and he happens to miss, like, the KO on that, and he goes for Max Flare into the Corvi, then I think he's in a pretty bad spot. Okay, so they just go for the Icy Wind. Gonna go for the Goodra KO here. But it's not... Okay, yeah, they're gonna go for a Max Starfall into Goodra, right? Yeah, alright. Oh no, they Max Flare. Yes! Okay, we called it right. Really well baited. If they... That's a crit too. And we get Togekiss here. Alright, and if it's Rotom, then we just Snarl Draco. I mean, they're going to have to KO Goodra, right? Please don't be Rotom. Please don't be Rotom. Please don't. Yes! Okay, they can go for Vicious Rend here, but we also have Fake Out pressure. So, yeah. And it's in the Sun for more turns. Okay. Alright, that play... Okay, it's Misty Terrain, so we have to remember that Draco will do less here. It's Harsh Sunlight, though. So I think we go for the... this is the only thing that really hits it, though. Fake Out Draco. And then Corviknight can come in and wall. So, depends on if he goes for... Yeah, goes for another Icy Wind. Goodra avoids. That's super unlucky. I feel like this thing has got, like, a minus accuracy nature. Just super unfortunate. We connect on Draco Meteor here. Let's see. In Misty Terrain, it's enough. Okay. We should just go and close out the game here. Corviknight will wall this thing. Yeah, we just go for T-Bolt and Flare Blitz. Okay, really good games. That was some really insane number of hacks going on in that set, going kind of both ways. It feels like Charisma's a lot of Icy Waves, which is super unfortunate. But yeah, that concludes our very first battle of the... what month is it? It is August, right? Of the August Pokesports League patron battles. Group Nessa, so that puts us at 1-0 with a 2-1 record. Thanks everyone for coming out. If y'all liked this video, please leave a like. That would be really helpful for my channel. And if you want to continue to see these, maybe consider clicking that subscribe button. Make sure you get them in the future. So I just want to go ahead and say thanks to everyone, and have a great rest of your day.